So meantime, Aaron, the Republicans are taking advantage of the recess to regroup a little bit up in Boston this week, and I think the leadership of the Republican National Committee, which started the year by saying, "Oh my God, what are we going to do?" kind of thinks, I believe, they've got their legs under them finally, at least a little bit.
Well, if you're looking for signs of health in the Republican Party, Reince Priebus, the chairman of the party, is more than glad to tell you what it is, and he'll be laying it out at this
even if no one else can spell his
summer
name.
meeting. Right.
Or pronounce it, yeah.
The discussion among the Republicans on how to right themselves after losing a winnable presidential election and twice fumbling the chance to take control of the Senate when odds were in their favor. It's a proceeding on two levels. There's the policy discussion. Where should we be on gay marriage, on abortion? What should our tone be? How should we approach immigration? Reince Priebus, the chairman of the party, tried to get into that. It didn't work very well, and he has set that aside. He's crowing this week about the operational part of the party, which is really where party chairmen tend to live anyway, and where the RNC lives. It's the electioneering part of the party, and they're trying to build something that the party never really had before. First of all, they're reinvigorating their fundraising, and they are beating the Democrats in fundraising. Just today we learned that Republican governors outraised Democratic governors by $10 million in the first half of the year, and the RNC has outraised the DNC so far since the election. They wiped out debt. The Democrats still have a debt, and they have $7 million more in the bank. Beyond that, he's following through on a plan that he laid out after the election to really try a 50-state field operation. They've hired 130 people around the country. Importantly to the party, a lot of them are minority folks who are going to speak directly to minority communities. In Virginia, they have 5 people speaking to the Asian community alone.
So this is a kind of response to the Obama machine of 2012?
That's right. Everything they're doing in a way is following Obama's successes. Similarly, on building a field operation where Obama was quite the master, they're making baby steps into a better digital strategy, data mining.
But in the end, aren't the Republicans saying to themselves, wow, if Hillary Clinton runs for president in 2016, she's going to be a pretty tough candidate for us to beat?
Absolutely. You hear quite a lot of that from Republicans, that she's going to be formidable. On the other hand, we don't know if she's going to run. The Republicans have quite a few potential candidates, and all a party can do is build the platform for whoever is going to
But we
inherit
shouldn't
it.
lose sight of the fact that while everybody and lots of people in this town, some present company included, have sort of lapsed into talking about 2016, I think the big challenge for the Republicans is the one you referred to just a second ago obliquely, which is to not blow the chance to take control of the Senate this time. They probably should have in 2010, they probably should have in 2012. They didn't do it in either case. Now they don't want to blow it again, and they have a reasonably good shot.
They do, and I was wondering whether the National Party had any idea of what its role was going to be. I mean, the Senate Campaign Committee has been very active, and I wonder whether Priebus does the party any good right now by drawing attention to 2016, his whole thing about, the networks that are producing the Hillary Clinton biography. I mean, he really has an interest as the national party leader in focusing more on these key races where Democrats are very much at risk of losing some red states in the Senate campaigns.
Yeah, they do have an opportunity. They need a pickup of 6 to take control of the Senate, and there are 7 obvious, easy targets. So if they keep what they have 7 opportunities. There is coordination between the RNC and certain campaigns. For instance, Mitch McConnell's campaign for re-election in Kentucky is trying to be a showcase for the data mining, voter outreach, field operation mechanics that you would see in a presidential campaign. But remember, Priebus has to think now about 2016, partly because one of his tasks is not only to handle money and to build a field staff, it's to rethink the presidential primary process. Who votes when, how many debates, and that was partly...
More debates this time?
It's not possible. That is not possible.
Boy.